I guess after the weekend, a lot of games, a lot of tough games. Tonight, you're probably glad to see the back of that game.
Well, we're definitely happy to get the 4 goals. To keep a high-powered offense to only 2. It was a big part of our scouting report to try to keep Hayes off the board, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that for the most part, limiting his offensive looks. We made some mistakes along the way, which you're always going to do, and Stewie did a great job of bailing us out. I thought Lazan, Lukasevic, and Petrus got us going there in the first period with 3 big goals, and then for Tanaka, Fisher, and Trim to respond after giving up a quick goal there, I thought showed a lot of their character, and I was happy the way Cowley and Tate and Venus, did as a shutdown line, and it was a credit to the defensemen, to how hard they battled, a little shorthanded. It was unfortunate. I was hoping to get the kids more minutes, but just kind of the way the game came out, it was 2 points that were too important.
Yeah, and as you say, important first period, good tempo, everything was going well. Second period for me went a little flat. What do you think?
We did. I think we thought maybe up 3-1 that they were just going to kind of throw in the towel and, just kind of ride it out. And, there's a reason they've had some of the success they've had. They've beaten the Cardiffs. They've played some tight games with the Sheffields and Nottingham, just like last night, taking Nottingham to overtime. So, you can see that they have some class to their game, and, they pushed us. But, this is one of those games in March you're happy to get the 2 points.
1 or 2 people I was talking to said they thought that Stewie looked a little off colour tonight. He's okay, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Stewie played a lot of hockey, and he's going to continue to play a lot of hockey. And you know what? But I thought he made the big saves for us, especially as we had all those penalty kills down the stretch.
And Noble, I thought, had a really, really impressive game tonight. He seemed to be getting forward a lot more as well.
Yeah, I need him to back off on a little of that. He's got to manage that because, his job with Jorgensen was to shut down, the Hayes, McCullum, and Dickens line. So I had to reel him in a little bit in the first period. But you know what? He brought a physicality tonight. He blocked shots. He broke up a 4-on-1 when they had the goalie pulled as we tried to play tic-tac to try to get everybody on the ice and assist, I think. But you know what? We battled and we got the 2 points when all was said and done.
Going into the weekend, tough weekend. Cardiff away, Manchester here. What are we thinking?
Well, we got to come out hard against Cardiff. The first period in their building, they come out flying. So we got to manage that right off the get-go. Being a Challenge Cup game, it's important. And then Sunday's a huge Challenge Cup game. It's basically between us and Manchester for that last spot. And we know we need to take care of business on Sunday to wrap up the last spot for the Challenge Cup.
So everything kind of going according to plan so far?
There's still a lot of work to do. It's still a work in progress to get everybody up to speed. Still, with the details. We're starting to create some more offense now, which I know a lot of the fans were anxious that we were never going to score a goal again. So now it's just kind of continuing to clean up the details of our defense, clean up our penalty kill. I think we scored a power play goal now, and I think 5 of our last 6 or 6 of our last 7, so that's starting to come along. And if we can continue to get timely scoring and offense from different people, that'll bode well for us in the long run.
And Kale Tanaka this season, for me, is a totally different player to last year. There's so much more to his game. And Tanaka, tenacious Tanaka, right?
Well, yeah, when Kale is playing hard and finishing bumps and getting inside and using his teammates, moving the puck, darting into space and get it back, he can be very effective. I thought him, Trim, and Robinson had some, chemistry going on, and then Fisher jumping into that spot while Robinson's out. I thought all in all, they did a solid job for us tonight. It's always, getting everyone to keep ramping up their game.
And Fisher, for me, promised a lot. I'm still waiting to see, I think, the best of him. Would you agree?
Well, I think, he's kind of bounced around. He played the whole weekend in Poland as a defenseman. And to be honest with you, he's a team-first guy. He should have had 4 more assists in Poland than he got credit for that other guys got. But they made the mistakes with giving the assists out. He's been the ultimate team guy for us. He's played center, right wing, left wing, and defense. So from that standpoint, he doesn't care about his points. He just wants to win games. And, from that standpoint, you can never have enough of those guys. You can see the talent that he has, and, he's going to be one of those guys that comes through in important moments.
He'll be one of those guys who makes the difference in the big game, I think.
That's that's why he was brought here. And he's a guy who works on his game every day. He's the last one. He's the first one on the ice for practice, last one off, and you can never have enough of those guys.
Well, thank you for joining us. Well done tonight, and well done, I think, for the weekend. I was only watching the tweets, but it sounds like the guys did themselves proud overall.
I was proud of the way the guys competed in Teehee. It was one of those situations, could have went either way, and we were definitely heartbroken. After that, I was heartbroken for the boys because they left everything there. But we got back on it. We've had a couple good skates, and then getting 2 points tonight was big.
Excellent. Well, let's hope for a big weekend. Thank you, Chuck.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.